see as you walk this.
Hello there, Benevolent History speaking, and I'm doing a commentary battle on the grassy flatlands, 15k CWB rules. And right now I'm playing a Scythia against Rome. Yeah, you can see I'm putting my archers back there because I want to take advantage of my horse archers and how they could get the enemy to come to me. Well, Scythia has a very good lots of archers, so you could have a maximum of 8, and they also in addition to that, they also have horse archers. So they can bring a total of like 10 missiles, which will pretty much drown out any enemy. You can see that I put my horse archers on the flanks. I'm just waiting for the opponent to start the battle. Well, I'm not very good at Scythia, so expect lots of flaws by me. Anyway, you can see that my opponent has a few cavalry auxiliary on the flanks. He also has a few units of chariot, a few urbans, lots of archers, which is pretty good, really good. And he also has 2 Roman cav, I believe. And so I send my horse archers on the flanks, but he responds pretty well with his cavalry auxilia, so I try to retreat my guys. And I also send my chosen archer warbands up to attack his Roman archers. I send them back though very quickly because I was afraid that his Roman archers would target my guys. It's kind of a laggy thing. Alright. Yeah, he sends his skirmishing cav on my flanks. I really have nothing. I don't think I have anything really to push them back because they're on skirmish. I could chase them with my headhunting maidens, but the problem is they would still skirmish and run away. I move my chosen archer warbands back. You can see that he has to move up to me, or I'll just shoot his guys. So he's doing a pretty good tactic, I guess. Roman archers. So I get all my archer warbands to target his guys, and I send my headhunting maidens to attack his Roman archers that are kind of vulnerable. Because there's no infantry in front of them. Like that one, I just routed out right away. That's what happens when you're very aggressive, because you can take advantage of that, of any vulnerabilities. You see, I futilely chase those cavalry auxilia, and then I noticed, yeah, that's kind of a blunder. I mean, his cavalry auxilia are obviously attacking my guys. I should have responded much better on that flank. See that? He keeps on attacking me. Well, right now I'm killing his archers, which is a very good thing. Although, you see that, yeah, I made a mistake there. My headhunting maiden over there just died because I wasn't paying attention. And then I make my second blunder, which was to attack his cavalry auxilia like that. And I didn't realize he peeled away Roman cav like that. That's it. Yeah, I'm making tons of micro mistakes here. Looks painful to watch right now. Yeah, you can see one of my horse archers and 3 of my headhunting maidens. Yeah, 3 of my headhunting maidens bit the dust now. And you don't really want that as Scythia. You want to keep your headhunting maidens together. He also makes another blunder, that is, he engages all of my headhunting maidens while they're close to my archers so that I can shoot his. And I was able to overwhelm basically all his cav except his one lone unit of Roman cav right at the back. And I sent my archers to target the rear of his infantry. And at this point he rushes his dudes up, which is kind of like a desperate strategy. What he probably should have done is just sat back and waited for my guys to just waste their ammo on his archers, because obviously he can't win the archer war at this point. Probably realized that already. So I put all my archers on skirmish and did my best to just kill those archers right now. However, he's not a bad player. He sent his Roman cav out and attacked where I was vulnerable. Like these two Roman archers right here. I should not have split my headhunting maidens like that. Really bad thing for me. So he's able to kill all my archers and one of my peasants, my beloved peasants, on that flank. But you could, excuse me. Well, you can see that I'm dominating in the archer fight. And I try to catch a few Italians Roman cav. Just too fast for me. I mean, they're pretty fresh, and my guys are pretty winded. So my guys are much slower. Now, right now, I have to play very conservatively with my ammo, or I won't have enough to weaken, well, to defeat his infantry, or weaken his infantry enough. And then you can see it makes another desperate play at my archers, but thankfully my barbarian peasants were blocking the way, so they died for a good cause, saved by chosen archer warbands. They get paid very well, actually. Very well. Very good to be a peasant. Yeah, and then after he makes a rush, mad dash at my archers and whatnot. He does make a mistake with his Roman cav. It's very depleted. He just charges it straight into archer warbands. I was able to mass cav it. Just destroy it. Probably should rush his infantry much faster instead of just letting them wait there and watch his cav die. Well, at this point, I think you should probably put his urbans on loose in order to prevent missile damage, because obviously even if they're on loose, I can't really kill them because my headhunting maidens are really depleted. No thanks to my very very reckless way of playing with them. It's like, ugh, I really suck with headhunting maidens. I mean, yeah, they can kill cataphracts, but I've never actually killed cataphracts with them. It's kind of pathetic. Tell them to run. Don't run. I mean, the light cav and the armor piercing, so I guess they can kill cataphracts if they get the charge on them, but I find that one-on-one cataphracts would just totally own headhunting maidens if cataphracts get the charge on them at least. You can see that I'm only attacking when the backs are faced to my archers, so that every ammo that I use will be on the back of his bowman. And you can see I make an attack on his very depleted unit of chariot. Against an infantry force like this, when there's no mobility of the opponent, I highly suggest this, because you could kill enemies and you could get the enemies to face in one direction for even a brief moment, so that your archers can target the rear. Yeah, see that? It may be chariot, but it's very depleted, so I could do this and not lose that as many casualties. I just attack and then withdraw like that, and then you saw just I attack the rear of his guys. Now right now my opponent is rushing to the edge of the map. It's a tactic that I don't really like. It's a tactic I don't really like at all, but I'm fine with it because it's not that bad. I mean, I still target him. It's just that he has a flank secure and it's kind of cheating. But I won't complain. Not that big of a deal. At the end game, it's not that big of a deal, I guess. Though in probably tournaments or very competitive matches, you shouldn't do it because it's kind of unfair. It's not very polite. Yeah, you can see that even though he's on the edge of the map, I could still attack at least the side of his unit. I have a little bit of ammo left, so I could attack him. So I put it on triple speed so that we can make this quickly. And you can see that I halted my archers from attacking the front of his unit. You should always do this. I mean, at this late in the game, you should always be able to target at least the back of his units, back or side, never the front. You can see that. Yeah, you can see that I'm targeting, still targeting his guys at the back. Oh, at this point, only one of my chosen archer warbands have ammo. So I'm just gonna use up ammo for that guy. May take a while. So he has, I think, 3 urbans and 1 chariot. So I want to rush all my guys at once. So I kind of halted my guys on the left, right there, from attacking. And then I attack, see? I'll attack at once. We'll see who wins there. I think I'm gonna win, obviously. It looks likely. Yeah. Yeah, my warlord dies all the time. I think his name is Captain Manu, or Monult. So, oh well. Well, his general died, so I guess that's a good trade-off. Good game to my opponent. I have no idea how to pronounce his name, but Saeculum,